This is what I call good branding. We're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, visiting Planet Roof. Bright color, good company name, catchy, it stands out, you cannot ask for more. They actually rebranded recently, and we're gonna talk to them about their results from changing the name. How much credit to their success they give to this. Is that how we're coming in?
Yeah.
A little bit confused. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
We're rolling for a second, I hope it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Hey, brother.
See you, brother.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What's happening?
How you been?
Hi, I'm Adam Finsick.
My name is Travis Kenny.
We're the founders of Planet Roof. It all started here in Belle Vernon, PA. This was our first office here. Then we moved to the second one over here. And I'll let Trav tell you a little bit about the area.
Yeah, so Belle Vernon, this is a very small town, maybe a little over 1,000 people. We both grew up here. It's called we call it the Valley. A lot of small towns right around each other. And basically what happened was we got our first location here in this office, which we were hesitant to even have an office, starting off. And we moved over to the next one, and we were very frustrated in this town, being that there's only over 1,000 people. And we help so many people still to this day around here with exterior home services and things like that, but there's only so much you can build your business in an area like this.
This is Jackie,
Nice to meet you.
our office girl slash my old lady.
Office girl.
Yeah. Well, we have different names on different days. So.
Different names and different days, I like it.
But yeah, this is where it starts. We're partners, but we're all family here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Truly.
Sure.
We just kind of store stuff in here, shoot videos in front of that screen there, keep some shirts here for customers and the team and stuff like that. Back here, yeah, this is Pete, by the way.
Dimitri, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Pete's been with us for
It's going on 4 years.
4 years.
3,
Yeah,
going on 4
yeah,
years.
yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we keep stuff
See,
like that, man.
That's my
Good
favorite.
branding, kids always remember. It's funny, but kids, they pay attention to branding. How many times you got it in the last brand?
And there she
Oh,
is.
man, none.
Love it.
That just
There's
came
nothing
in
wrong.
last
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
right.
kid, my kids, the same thing. They love wearing shirts and
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Very cool.
We both coach sports. I coach hockey, he coaches football. And we give the kids shirts every year, and they die of it.
They love them.
They love them.
And this is just me and Adam's office in here. We share an office because we talk so much back and forth that to be in separate rooms is for us is kind of.
Did you have to relocate? Like any one of you actually moved, or you just further
it's
distance?
30
drive?
minutes from here.
30 minutes.
35 minutes.
But you went from smaller town to busier town.
To busier town. Yeah.
Best way I would explain it, I don't know how well you know Pittsburgh, but this is like center of everything. Like we're in the center.
How did it affect your business?
I mean, it's so hard for us to tell, but to engage that. Like the branding obviously was last year.
Branding is one thing, location is another
Location
thing.
is another thing. We had a couple of good storms at the end of last year that kind of helped a little bit.
You don't know
so-
what. It's a lot of small decisions, but like
Exactly. Right.
you double, right? You double.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like you said. It's a bunch of small changes that we were sitting on for so long because it obviously costs money, and even more than that, it's like energy and time and everything to move locations and rebrand. But we're trying now to find a building to buy to like move our office to.
This is lovely.
You got our core values on the wall. Got our logo. You see we got the branding everywhere. You've seen in our room back here. We have the acrylic sign. This here is something that's really important to me. This is this book I read. I can't think of the name of the book right now, but it was about the All Blacks. I don't know if you know who the All Blacks were. They're a rugby team out of New Zealand, and they had prestigious organization forever. And that was one of the things that they preach is champions do more.
Yeah, we just got this. We're gonna
Yeah.
try to start. Thus far, we've been just kind of pushing guys, saying, "Hey, make sure you get a review." But we're
Give 'em a
trying to
little
come up
reward.
with a better way to like.
How many reviews you have now?
203 on Google, all 5-star. Yeah, we work hard.
I think we got probably 70 of them in the past year, maybe.
Wow.
huh?
Yeah.
Solid.
Adam and Travis wasn't too. That's where we started the company. We thought we were clever, doing it alphabetically, and we obviously outgrew the name, and that was a big part of why we rebranded. But you see behind us, here's one of our old signs. Logo's very simple too. Looks like something you got off Fiverr.
Yeah.
This here is still a heated storage, which was a big part of us keeping it because we do coatings. So we can store coatings in here if we have any extras. But it's not beautiful.
You said there's old A&T shirts back here?
Yeah, man, I was going through them yesterday.
That's crazy. Just like the saw, the house, the hammer. We forgot to get a nail in there.
Oh, I thought that was the coolest logo on planet Earth. Absolutely. I couldn't believe how good we did with that at the time. Yeah, we got to get that saw. We got to get the saw on the roof so it kind of looks like the sun. And
yeah, it looks like the saw is cutting through the roof.
A&T
So that was a
project.com.
big motivator actually behind our rebrand, was every day on the phone to 10 different people. I would have to say, okay, just email us. It's contact@myantproject. Dude, we got to change the name.
No, you should see. Mine was more like my MYAAANDT.
Yeah, look
just
at that.
got old.
That thing.
Yeah.
Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I greatly have so much respect and love for
what we've done there.
what we did there.
Absolutely.
But we legitimately were like, okay, if people look us up in the phone book, they open it to A, it's going to say A&T. We were like, yes.
You know how I always say that real men drive minivans?
That's right.
I love seeing men drive minivans. It's one more time. Why? It's most practical. It's good on gas. What's your take? Like, do you have a lot of other roofers in town drive big trucks like you see them in Texas?
It's not as bad as what you would see in Texas,
Sure.
but yeah, most roofers are driving around nothing but trucks.
What's your feedback on driving something like this versus like trucks?
Well, first, they're cost effective to purchase. First and foremost, they're cost effective on fuel. They look a lot nicer. I think people appreciate the fact that we pull up in a van. That's something you've always said. Instead of a big honking work truck, they see us and they think that's something practical.
Perception is different.
Perception, right.
This tells me service vehicle. This tells me, I don't know, it's truck. America likes their trucks, but this is not efficient vehicle. It's not smart.
Right.
Business decision. I don't know.
And I honestly, one of my favorite looking vehicles in our fleet is that Kia van right there. I love that thing.
Think about this. If you've seen like Google, right?
Yeah.
The biggest company in freaking like tech space, when they do surveys.
Yeah.
What is it? Prius.
Yeah.
Chrysler.
That's true.
They could do anything.
It's true,
But they
right.
put smaller vehicles.
Right.
Like, there's
They
a
got all the
reason.
money in the world.
Yeah.
If you make good decisions from the gate, every decision's usually going to be a good
Exactly.
decision. So, if you make a job site inviting, people come to it. Happens every time. If you come up, you got no marked vehicles, no signs in the yard, nobody has a shirt on, nobody wants to approach that. You got guys, everybody got the same shirt on, nice vehicles around. It says, hey, I can come talk to these guys and maybe I'll get an answer.
Not only that, it makes it feel like we're all part of a team. We're all, like, I actually want to get to a point where I never told Adam this, but this is how our dynamic works. I'd like everybody to get like a number, like their
He wants to
last,
get everybody to get a tattoo.
their last name on the back of their shirts, or like make it look like a team.
Like a team, yeah.
Yeah, so job site media is super important, and the t-shirts make us all feel like part of the team. When you're all dressed the same, it's just like any business. You all should have the same shirts, the same hoodies, so everybody feels part of the team.
Now I have a business that I can get behind, that my employees can get behind, my teammates can get behind. It trickles right down to our customers.
My advice to you is try to think about, if you were on this street and you were doing a roof, would you stand out? Would you stand out against us or against A&T Roofing, or how would you compare? You do a lot of home shows and things like that. Are you standing out? Do people notice you when they leave? Are they thinking about you? Those are questions you need to ask yourself and make the decision from there.